Hey there guys, how's it going? Just burning some holes in the clappers for my stoneware wind bells. The bells are all fired, or at least the last batch is. Now I gotta do all the extra stuff. I have to make the clapper and the paddle and finish those and then string it all up. So it's a whole process. But to piggyback kind of on my last video, a lot of the way I do things isn't necessarily practical from a business sense. There's a whole lot that goes into it, from digging the clay to processing it to making the wares to putting so much detail on everything. And anybody with some business sense would probably tell me as much. But it's all kind of secondary to what I do. The passion, I make things I want to see in the world, and for the clapper, it's part that'll be hidden inside the bell. But I go ahead and make it as beautiful as I can, putting a little texture on there, burning the holes out, and I char it and rub it and seal it with beeswax to make sure it won't rot, to harden it too. And for the paddle that'll catch the wind, the same thing. I make each of those unique and individual because I put so much work into the bells that I might as well make their function beautiful. And I think there's a lot to be said for passion, even if it isn't practical, because we get one go around, and I'd like to see a world where the passion is rewarded a little bit more, not just for me, but for anybody following passion. But, we can hope. But anyways, I figured I'd share that with y'all. But got to get back to work and shape these down with the belt sander and burn them and wax them and everything else. 2 more to go. Anyways, I'll hope y'all are taking care. Lots of love as always. And I'll talk to you later. Hopefully show you some bells. Bye, guys.